just had a few comments. I wanted to thank the president of the tribunal, Heather, and all who've gathered here today. I want to express my deepest appreciation, especially also to all of the witnesses for Mother Earth, who have spoken so powerfully in the defense of the web of life and your communities and the land. And I too am very close to tears from what we've heard today and what people are experiencing. Particularly, I want to honor the voices of the Indigenous women who are holding up the world. And thank you all to the presenters, all of you, for compelling and critical testimony about dire threats. So, one of the outcomes that we are working on collectively as a Rights of Nature movement is to call on the United Nations, all countries, to adopt a universal declaration on the rights of nature, on the rights of Mother Earth. It has been long needed, and now is the time. We need all countries involved at this stage. As we've been hearing about this transition, this energy transition, if it's going to be just, if it's going to be fair, it needs to be rights-based, and it needs to be led by Indigenous, marginalized, and frontline communities. And let's also remember something that Casey brought up. I will also like to mention that right now there are 39 countries that are advancing rights of nature in their countries. So this is not some fantasy. This is something that's really going on, and cases have been won at the local level. So let's remember, this is a real idea that is in action. The United Nations has adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights, which are critically needed. But alongside these declarations and principles, it is vital now that we also have the UN adopt a Universal Declaration on the Rights of Nature. And today I want to introduce a draft concept for a global initiative for a Universal Declaration on the Rights of Nature, pathways to establish a mechanism for endorsement and adoption by world governments, and you can find all about it online. And I particularly wanted to mention this now because it's become even more apparent with major geopolitical shifts happening in the United States of America that we are all aware of, and growing worldwide. Now more than ever, we need a rights of nature framework and other rights-based frameworks, a way of governing that moves us away from authoritarian governments, supremacy ideologies, and extractivism. We have to stop the way we have been living. It is wrong, it is deadly, and it is unjust. We need to move to frameworks that uplift justice, rights, reciprocity, restoration, reparations, and healthy relationships with each other and our sacred earth. There is no more time. Mother Earth has made it perfectly clear. Frontline communities, Indigenous peoples have made it perfectly clear. We are at this moment. And rights of nature, along with other initiatives like the Fossil Fuel Treaty, we have ways to go forward with our communities that are working. So let's really focus together as we close this very powerful, powerful assembly today, this powerful time that we've been together for this tribunal to dedicate ourselves to the cause of rights of nature. Thank you.